Hello everyone, good day ladies and gentlemen, football lovers. Thank you so much once again for staying with us here at Awini Unity platform. I am Matt, your Nigerian Ghanaian host, and I am so happy to meet you once again. We've brought you football updates about the African players in general, and it's actually worth your time. Yes, before we go into the main details for today, I would like to take my time to congratulate our African brothers, our African players who have actually lifted a trophy yesterday in the Turkish side. I'm talking about our players playing in a particular Turkish club called Besiktas. They actually lifted the Turkish Super Cup yesterday against Galatasaray, and they won the match 5 good goals to nil. Yes, you heard me right. 5 goals to nil. Besiktas nailed Galatasaray 5-0. Galatasaray they were the last season's Turkish league champions. And Besiktas actually surprised them by winning them yesterday 5 goals to nil to lift the Turkish Super Cup. Now I'm going to be appreciating these players one by one based on their countries. Now, first of all, I would like to congratulate Daniel Amati of the Ghana Black Stars for winning the Turkish Super Cup. I would like to congratulate the 2 Cameroon internationals. I'm talking about Vincent Abubakar and Jean Onana. I'm also going to congratulate the 2 Congolese players in person of Jackson Moleka and Otto Masoko. I'm as well going to congratulate the Libyan international in that team called Al-Motasem Al-Maserati. And lastly, I am going to congratulate the Gambian international by the name Omar Kauli. Yes, though not all of them featured in the match, only one person featured in the match yesterday, which is Jean Onana. But the rest of them actually are part of the club, and they have also lifted the trophy as well. So congratulations to them once again. We are happy and excited to witness 2 Ghana Black Star players actually shining in a friendly match this morning for Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace played a friendly match this morning against West Ham United, and it was a thrilling match, very strong competitive match, but fortunately enough, Crystal Palace were lucky enough to come out with a victory 3-1. The match was tied in a 1-1 draw at first half, and then second half, luckily enough, Crystal Palace were able to grab the lead through a particular goal coming from the Ghanaian international Jeffrey Schlupp, assisted by Jordan Ayew in the 66th minute, making Crystal Palace to go ahead 2-1. And then in the 68th minute again, Jeffrey Schlupp was able to assist Edward in scoring the 3rd goal, making Crystal Palace to end the game 3-1. And that was a thrilling match for the Ghanaian international, as Jeffrey Schlupp ended up with a goal and an assist, and also Jordan Ayew ended up with an assist. A particular Scottish side were actually excited to announce the signing of a new Ghanaian international midfielder by the name Malachi Boateng. Malachi Boateng is actually a very young and vibrant midfielder, just 22 years of age, and he was signed from a particular English Premier League club side by the name Crystal Palace for an undisclosed fee, actually, because the fees they signed him is not stated. Malachi Boateng is a successful player, and he has been on loan in the season of 2022/2023 in the Scottish Championship side in a particular team called Queen's Park, where he played an outstanding game featuring in 43 matches and even making his way to be among the overall best 11 of the season in that Scottish Championship. And last season, he was actually on loan again at a particular Scottish top-tier club called Dundee, where he contributed immensely to the club, finishing on the 6th position. and now he is at Heart of Midlothian, looking forward to giving an outstanding performance and showing his true skills and competence in order to move the club forward. Congratulations to him, and we are so happy and excited to see him in the new club. Two Ghanaian internationals actually played against each other yesterday in the Chinese Super League, and they both put up a crazy, magnificent and outstanding performances to make their country, Ghana, proud. I'm talking about Owusu Sekere playing for Zhejiang FC, and then Martin Boateng playing for Quindon Hainui. The match was full of goals yesterday, though fortunately enough, Zhejiang FC won Quindon Hainui 4-3. But the match wasn't really an easy match because it was full of thrills, and both Ghanaian players actually played their best and came out as the best players in that particular match. Okay, let's first of all start talking about Martin Boateng. He actually played for Quindon Hainui and he scored all the 3 goals. They were the one that lost the match. He scored hat-trick for them. 3 good goals, and yet they still lost the match 4-3. He played a very good game. He scored in the 11th minute. He scored in the 53rd minute. He still came and scored in the 76th minute. Only him scored all the 3 goals that team scored, and they still lost the match 4-3. And then secondly, Owusu Sekere actually scored a goal too in the 28th minute and have been pivotal in his team's victory over Quindon Hainui. And then he did his best, played till 83rd minute before he was substituted. Both Ghanaians are actually talented and are doing exceptionally well in the Chinese Super League. Martin Boateng, who actually scored the hat-trick yesterday, has 9 goals in total out of 21 matches he has played. While the Owusu Sekere that scored 1 goal yesterday and his team won, has actually 8 goals and 2 assists out of 22 matches so far. They have good stats. They played exceptionally well in the Chinese Super League, and I hope that the Ghana Football Association are seeing these good players and one day they will be deemed fit to call upon to represent Ghana as a nation. After last season ended in the English Premier League, Mohamed Salah, who is the Egyptian international, actually cut his hair, and everyone was surprised at his new looks, and so many speculations were flying around. People are just thinking that it is because he was trying to do a hair transplant, as commonly known by so many celebrities, but it is actually not so. Sources have revealed of recent that Mohamed Salah actually cut his hair not because of hair transplant, but because of his support. He's trying to show solidarity and support to cancer patients in Egypt. Patients living with cancer, he's trying to show his support. That is why he cut his hair. Not really because he's trying to undergo a hair transplant. And by hearing this, so many people were actually touched and they were actually behind him, and we are so happy and so glad that he has such a good heart to be able to support those people in need. And they have always prayed for him and has wished him well in the upcoming season. So that is the news we have for you now. Please go nowhere. Stay with us here at Awini Unity platform as we bring you the best football update possible about Africa in general. So thank you and take care for now. Bye bye.